the next question says 4y minus 4 root y plus 1 equals to 0. Again, we just like the previous question, we translate or we convert the given expression into equation into a quadratic equation. How do we do that? We substitute root y is equal to, let's say, a. Okay, so if you square both sides, y क्या हो जाएगा? A square. Problem solved. So in place of y, you substitute as a square minus, in place of root y, you substitute a. So 4a square minus 4a plus 1 is 0. This is as good as a the whole square minus 2ab plus b square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. ये किसका expansion है? A minus b the whole square. Right? Okay, so if you look at it carefully, 2a minus 1 is equal to 0 दो बार आएगा. That means a is equal to half and half. We have repeated roots, but हमने half जो value निकाली है वो a की निकाली है. Okay, which is nothing but root of y. Okay, so if root y is equal to a, which is equal to half, y क्या हो जाएगा? Squaring both sides 1 by 4. So the real root of the equation 2 raised to 6x plus 2 raised to 3x plus 2 minus 21 is equal to 0 is. Now, option contain a log. So if you're not very much comfortable with log, koi baat nahi, you can bear with me for time being. Otherwise, when we study logs, you can go through the basics and get back to this question. Okay, but let's solve this for time being. So 2 raised to 6x hai yahan pe guys, and 2 raised to 3x plus 2 hai, right? First of all, we write the middle term 2 raised to 3x plus 2 as 2 raised to 3x into 2 raised to 2 by the properties of indices, right? Whenever the bases are same, powers can be added. Okay. And you observe that 2 raised to 6x will be nothing but 2 raised to 3x the whole square, right? By the property of a raised to m the whole raised to n. A raised to mn ho jayega na? Right? So here it is nothing but 2 raised to 3x the whole square plus 2 raised to 3x into 2 square minus 21 is 0. अब हम लोग 2 raised to 3x क्या करेंगे? Substitute करेंगे. So we substitute 2 raised to 3x as equal to a. So this equation will now become a square plus a into 2 square is 4 minus 21 is 0. So a square plus 4a minus 21 is 0. Okay, two numbers whose sum is 4 and product is minus 21. कौन से होंगे? 7 and minus 3. Change their signs. Minus 7 and 3. Right? Very simply you found out the roots. But now we substituted 2 raised to 3x as a, right? So we resubstitute the value of 2 raised to 3x as minus 7 and 2 raised to 3x as 3. Okay, logically this, okay, इसमें x का वैल्यू हम कुछ भी पुट करें, be it even negative, this part will always remain positive, right? अगर x का वैल्यू नेगेटिव भी होगा, let's say -1 ले लिया, 2 raised to -3 कितना हो जाएगा? 1 by 8. 2 raised to 3 is 8. 1 by 8 becomes 0.125. Okay, so this part can never be negative, so this is not a possible solution. 2 raised to -3x can't be equal to -7. Okay, so it's the only possible way to get the answer. Okay, now if you know logs, no problem. If you do not, bear with me for time being. We'll apply log on both sides. Okay, and you will get 3x is equal to log of 3 to the base 2. Okay, if 3x is log of 3 to the base 2, okay, we will get x as log of 3 to the base 2 divided by 3. Okay, this is option A. Okay, given that x plus 1 is equal to x square and x is greater than 0, then 2x raised to 4 is, okay, cat 17 question hai guys. Okay, and let's see how very easily we can apply the quadratic formula once and just square it twice to get the answer. We have been given x square is equal to x plus 1. We write this as x square minus x minus 1 as 0. Applying the quadratic formula, you find the value of x minus 1, minus or minus 1 basically, plus minus root of minus 1 square minus 4a into minus 1 upon 2. So you get x as 1 plus or minus root. Minus 1 square will be 1. Minus of 4 into minus 1 is basically 4. 1 plus 4 is basically 5 divided by 2. Now the question says that x is positive, right guys? But if you take x is equal to 1 minus root 5 upon 2, ये part तो negative हो जाएगा. Root 5 approximately 2.3 के आसपास है. So this part is negative, right? So this is ruled out. Okay, we cannot have a negative value of x possible. So the only possible value of x is 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Okay, that gives you x is 1 plus root 5 upon 2. Now when you square them guys, you will have x square is equal to 1 plus root 5 the whole square divided by 4. Okay, now 1 plus root 5 if you square guys, it will be a square plus b square plus 2ab, right, divided by 4. Okay, so that gives you x square is equal to 6 plus 2 root 5 divided by 4. You can cancel out the 2 everywhere, right? So this will give you x square is equal to 3 plus root 5 divided by 2. Just bear with me for 1 second. We need to square it again and we'll have the answer in one step. Okay, square it again. Left hand side becomes x is to 4. Okay, और यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा 3 plus root 5 the whole square divide by 4. That gives you 9 plus root 5 का square is 5. 2 3 is 6 into root 5 is 6 root 5 divided by 4. Okay, 9 plus 5 will be 14 plus 6 root 5 upon 4. Again, you can cancel out a 2 everywhere, guys. So you will have x raised to 4 is equal to 7 plus 3 root 5 divided by 2. But हमें x raised to 4 नहीं, हमें 2x का वैल्यू चाहिए, right? 2x raised to 4 का वैल्यू चाहिए, right? हमें x raised to 4 का नहीं, हमें 2x raised to 4 का वैल्यू चाहिए, right? So multiply by 2 on both sides or take the 2 on the left hand side. You will get 2x raised to 4 will be nothing but 7 plus 3 root 5. This is option D. Okay. Direct. Okay. पहले x निकाला, दो बार स्क्वायर किए, खत्म भी कर दिया आंसर. Okay. Let's go on further, guys. Find the value of 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 up to infinite terms. Okay. Now, one way to solve the question is that you can write this as equal to x. 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 up to infinite terms is equal to x. So if you observe carefully, guys, देखो ये भी क्या है, नीचे वाला टर्म भी क्या है, नीचे वाला टर्म भी वही है, 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3. Okay, up to infinite terms. So this entire thing can also be equated with x. That means the whole expression is nothing but 1 upon 3 plus x being equal to x, right? Okay, when you cross multiply, you will have x square plus 3x is equal to 1. Take the 1 on the left hand side, you will have x square plus 3x minus 1 is 0. Now you can apply the quadratic formula. X is minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So basically x is minus 3 plus or minus root of 3 square minus 4 into minus 1 is 4. 9 plus 4 is 13 upon 2. So x is minus 3 plus minus root 13 upon 2, and that's why the answer is option D. No, it is not D. अब बहुत लोग यहाँ घाई करके option D मार्क कर लेते हैं, but understand x here is a fraction, right? 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus something. Okay, so ये कितना भी छोटा होगा, but ultimately positive होगा, right? There is no negative value here. So you cannot write this as minus, and hence we eliminate the minus sign. There is only one possible answer, minus 3 plus root 13 upon 2. Cat 2003 या 4 में आया था, I guess ये. Okay. So very simple question, apply the formula, but be careful. Okay, there are many pitfalls like this, which CAT is famous for. Okay. Now going on further, there is also one more common sense based way to solve this question. Okay. So what we do is we observe that, okay, if this entire thing is a fraction, this entire thing is also a fraction. This box here is also a fraction, right? Okay, fraction की value guys 0 से 1 के बीच lie करेगी. So इस particular expression की value 1 upon 3 plus 0 और 1 upon 3 plus 1 इस particular range के बीच lie करेगी, right? So 1 upon 3 plus 0 guys 1 upon 3 होगा, and 1 upon 3 plus 1 क्या होगा 1 upon 4 होगा, right? So ये आंसर जो होगा हमारा 1 upon 4 से 1 upon 3 के बीच lie करेगा. Okay, that means it can't be option A, बहुत बड़ा है 3. It also can't be option C because it's negative. Okay, हमारा आंसर इस range में होना चाहिए, right? And since it's not C, it can't be both B and C. Directly we get option B. Very logically, without even big calculations, you can solve the question, right? Very logically, without even big calculations, you can solve the question, right? That's about it. Let's go on to the next question, guys. A stick is broken into two parts such that the ratio of the length of the larger part to the smaller part is equal to that of the entire stick to the larger part. Find this ratio. Okay. So this is the entire stick, let's say, very crooked stick. ये उसका smaller part हो गया, ये उसका larger part हो गया. Now, as per the question, the ratio of the length of the larger part to the smaller part, larger part क्या है L, to the smaller part is S, is equal to the entire stick, which is L plus S, to the larger part. Okay, find this ratio. Okay, so we have to find the ratio of the larger part to smaller part, or large total stick upon larger. We call this ratio as, let's say, x. इसकी हमें value find करनी है, ठीक है? Now when you cross multiply, you will end up with L square is equal to S into L plus S square. Take it on the left hand side, you will have L square minus S into L minus S square is equal to 0. Now guys, we have L by S is equal to x, right? So what we will do is we'll divide this entire equation with S square on both sides. खैर 0 upon S square 0 ही होगा. Okay, L square upon S square हो जाएगा यहाँ पे, minus S into L divided by S square minus S square upon S square. This entire thing is 0. ये हो जाएगा S cancel, ये हो जाएगा 1. So basically the equation now becomes L square upon S square minus L upon S minus 1 is equal to 0. But we have to find out the value of L upon S, right? Larger upon smaller part of the stick, which we assumed as X. So इसको हम लोग X put करते हैं in the equation. This will be X square minus X minus 1 is 0, right? This equation we solved some time back. इसका root हमें आया था -1 plus minus root 5 divided by 2, right? But it can't be negative, right? Because it's the ratio of the length of sticks, right? So we ignore the negative root. Your answer is 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Now guys, if you observe carefully, this 1 plus root 5 upon 2 is basically 1.618 approximately. And what is this? This is called as phi, or the golden ratio. Okay, इस question में आपने observe किया होगा, you take a stick, okay, the ratio of the entire stick to the larger part is same as the larger part to the smaller part, right? जब भी ऐसा होता है guys, okay, the ratio is always the golden ratio, which is 5. Okay, guys, so always remember, in mathematics, two quantities are always in the golden ratio. Okay, if their ratio is same as the ratio of their sum to the larger value. Okay, to give you an example, look at this rectangle given here. Okay, यहाँ पे if you observe carefully, okay, this value is a plus b. Okay, the length of this rectangle divided by breadth of this rectangle is a, is same as the ratio of this length to this breadth. Okay, this will be same as the golden ratio. Okay, guys, numbers are very, very, very amazing. And this is one more amazing aspect of numbers, the golden ratio. So we'll continue in the next class. So then, till then, see you. Bye.